Good morning, cyber traders. Welcome back, everybody. Hold on one second. Let me just get a couple of things here working. There we go. All right. Oh my God, talking about a bloodbath for a Thursday and Friday. Holy crap. Yesterday, I went to Fox Business yesterday. I met Charles Payne. Everybody know who Charles Payne is? Everybody familiar who Charles Payne is? Everybody watch Fox Business? Great guy, really nice. Basically talking to him. He wants to talk. He wanted. We went to go see him. See if we could probably get a Cyber Trade University on a segment. See if we can probably start talking about day trading. He's like, you know what? He does a lot of events with Money Show and stuff like that. So I kind of wanted to kind of like talk a little bit and see if we can get on the segment. See if there was an interest in day trading on there because listen, after what happened yesterday and what's been going on, more and more people are starting to get into it. But anyway, I posted that on my reel. And if you guys are on YouTube or if you're on our Instagram or anything like that, you'll basically be able to you can follow me on my stories and stuff like that. But behind the scenes at Fox Business. But anyway, regarding about yesterday, let me just bring up the Dow really quick because this is pretty ugly. So yesterday, you could see we started out for about 41,000. We dropped literally over past 800 points. The S&P, okay, was at 5560. We lost it all. We dropped literally more than 100 points. Okay, so 100 and what was that? 130, 40 to be exact. So really, really, really ugly day, and we're down again. So what's been happening? I talked about this yesterday. Something's going on in Israel, okay? Because after hearing that Delta and United Airlines stopped all flights going to Israel, I could see that's when it basically was kind of where things took a big hit right there. So I don't really own anything. All I basically own the military stocks. Doing pretty well with the MLT. And you could see how that basically out of all the stocks, that basically is doing pretty well. My God, but the big news today, Intel. Oh my God. Did anybody read this story that's going around the internet? I don't know if anybody saw this story right here. Let me bring it up right here. Everybody see this story? Bought 700K worth of Intel stock. It's gone Reddit. Grandma died 2 months ago, left me $800,000 in inheritance. The kid took it all. I'm only a junior in college, math major, and didn't really have any use of this money, or do I have any debt? Basically, fortunate parents paid for my college education, took all the money, put it in Intel, and got crushed, destroyed right there. So you can see Intel. I don't know if you bought it 2 months ago, which is about here, owning at 30, though it probably was doing pretty good. But talking about losing like a big haircut, like right there. Anyway, it's not looking too good for Intel anymore now, time soon. And not only that, it's taken everything else down. Amazon, I'm glad I got out of it. I had at 200, I got at 190, dropped down to 180. I was this close. I was so close to buying it back, but because it was big resistance levels right here, and not only that, but iceberg orders was showing up everywhere. And bring up level 4 and show you what we got going on over here. So we had these big orders right here. You can see the 200, but the 190, there's not that many orders because it's pre-market, but there were pretty orders out there. And then boom, didn't look too good. Now Amazon broke, it's testing some big support levels right here, but that one's taking a big hit. CrowdStrike, the haters out there, they're like, want this thing to get crushed. Guess what it is? The haters that said, NVIDIA is going to be 160 by the end of the year. It is getting really, 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 really ugly out there. It really is, between that and everything else. So anyway, don't worry about it. Whatever goes up must come down, and we could always short, right? So it's okay. Let them come down. It's healthy for the market. If you look at what happened with the Dow, I mean, we're talking about since last year around this time, stock was at 32. We're up about 8,000 points. Does it really look that bad from last year? Not really. Doesn't look that bad at all, right? From where we're at. So a little correction here, 35,000. Listen, if we come down to about 37, not the end of the world. It's a blue. It could be a sale. You're right. It could be a sale, Louise. But don't yeah. But yeah. Listen, Amazon. Look at all these stocks right here. This stock last year was at 112. Nvidia last year was at $40. I mean, come on. We need. I want a deal, right? Who wants a deal here? Some of us miss this, get and want to do this. So anyway, there could be some opportunities there. But guess what? Intel's on the watch list. And yes, Intel does have support levels. I had to go back all the way back here to 2011, and it was support levels right around here around $19. So was this support levels right here, 2180. I had Intel on the level 4. So this would really scared me right here. There was this big order right here that got filled. You see that big red line ball right there? That order got filled. You got a little bit of order here, but $20, pretty much a whole number. But it's going to be fun to watch it. Anyway, let's go back to what happened yesterday because it was a little bit of a bloodbath. ULUMN. Great rally on that stock. That was basically we were done on that stock on the day. Beautiful runner, great swing trader. Now, obviously, she starts going to go down. Hopefully, but anyone that did the swing trade is happy what they got out of it. If you day traded it, if you didn't get out of it around $4 and you sit there and you watch it till 11 o'clock, I don't know what you're waiting for, but that stock was a great pre-market. UV. Okay, now we'll get into the View XY. So now we're starting to get into all these ETFs. So these things, the triple shorts, they're all going to be doing well. UVIX, all of them. All the triple shorts, the double shorts, all these ETFs, leverage stocks. We're going to keep an eye on that. KO, only one that basically is on a big uptrend, right? So I'm putting KO back on the watch list. This was a nice move from yesterday. It was the only stock on a swing trade that went up. Where the hell this come from, right? Where the hell did KO come from? But let's look around to see what's moving around this morning. So anyway, we got this one stock right here, VC. It's a little messy. You got a couple iceberg orders here around 7 and 720, but you can see it kind of tested. It's coming back down, but that one's moved up pretty decent. It had that nice pop at the after hours, but she's kind of flat right now. VSEE. We'll keep an eye on that one. This one right here is a new IPO, so we're probably going to stay away from it for now. T-Bio, this one has a little bit of a nice push. Nice trend, 33%, million shares. Spread looks kind of ugly right now. T-Bio, we'll put it on the watch list. AKAN, great volume, but it's kind of flat. This one gapped up yesterday because of their earnings. All right, so now we're down to about 10%. We're going to scratch. So now let's go to the losers. All right. Now listen, how are we going to trade the losers? Listen, don't worry about it. It's going to happen. There's going to be a lot of stocks that are going to be down. We could still trade and do okay. So you got Intel that's going lower. This is basically an ETF. LXRX, not on a short list because it's under $5. This one got destroyed. A little bit of dead cat bounce at 1 o'clock. We're probably going to have to deal with brand names. Just pick your weapon. So how I basically trade a day like today is, first of all, it's Friday. Okay. Fridays, we all know, going into the summertime, everyone's going away, weekend. I was just at a fundraiser yesterday for Wounded Warriors. And I'll actually share that on my Instagram if anyone followed me on Instagram. Very sad story, all these Wounded Warriors. So it was a big charity event. A lot of famous people were there. A lot of donations there. A lot of charity going on. But there was also people in finance there. They knew I was a day trader. They were all asking me, Fausto, what do you think is going to happen with the market? What should we do? This and that. I told them, listen, 1 o'clock today, I'm going to be doing an event teaching people how to trade. So if you're not going to head out to out east in the Hamptons or go on vacation, get ready. Once you log in on your phone or something. And by the way, everyone here could register for it. I'll talk a little bit more about it, how to trade this market. But it'll be today at 1 o'clock Eastern live. If you miss it, don't worry about it. It'll be recorded. Just make sure you register for it. There's a link right there. And we will broadcasting live on the YouTube channel right there. But they're like, as much as we were there trying to, help these wounded warriors and these Gold Star families and everything, people still nervous about the market, So things that we got to, if you want to, like I say, if you want to learn a little bit more about it, make sure you sign into it. But the way you trade days like today is that a lot of us here are very familiar with some brand name stocks. You traded the NVIDIAs, the CrowdStrikes, the Amazons, the Microsofts, the Intels, the QQQs, all that. Just look for the support and resistance levels like we train you, and just focus on shorting. Remember, we do well in shorting. Shorting is fun. Shorting is great. It's not a bad thing. Listen, I hate comparing it to gambling, but some people like to play craps. And then you got that one guy on the other side who's playing the don't pass line. He's betting against the whole table to lose. You know what? Nobody likes that guy. We're just traders. And you know what? We're not going to sit here and just, always hope the market's going to go up. A lot of people of us missed some stocks on this big rally with the Dow and the S&P. We need a little sale. Let things back off a little bit. I wouldn't mind if the S&P drops down to 5,000. Some people think that call me a hater and this and that. It's healthy. You need a correction to kind of give you a base to let you know if this, everybody's always looking to take profits. The only issue I'm worried about is how long could it last, how fast it gets there, and hopefully it's not something that leads to this tensions going in the Middle East. That's all I'm really concerned about. All right, and on top of it, with the presidential election coming around, listen. Who knows? Is Trump going to win? Maybe people want to go. Maybe people want to start attacking sooner. Maybe people are nervous about him. Maybe they like, they like Biden and they like Kamala. Maybe different ideologies. I don't know, but it's going to get. I think this is going to be a very, very volatile year going into November and December. Okay, depending when's the election and see what's going on with all this tension going on. But anyway, all I could tell you is this, as I learned as a trader: make sure your accounts are funded, make sure you have the right accounts, make sure you're liquid, and just get ready to trade. And make sure you're in the trading room. All right, because this is not a joke right now. Now this is where COVID was. I could probably see another type of volatility with COVID. So we'll see how it works. All right, guys. So and once again, you got to learn before you can earn. So that's why we're here in the Cyber Group room. All right, guys, let's get ready for the market open up. We got about 15 minutes. Don't forget, 1 o'clock today, Eastern, I'll be doing an open house. Hopefully everybody could be there. Share it with your friends. Share the link with everybody. And then we'll start picking up in 15 minutes. We'll do auto commentary then, all right? Good luck, everyone. Happy trading, and we'll get started once the market gets going.